Evening and welcome to the November 10th, 2025 meeting of the Metuchen Borough Council. Adequate notice of this meeting has been given in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act pursuant to Public Law 1975, Chapter 231. Said notice was published in the Home News Tribune on December 18th, 2024, posted in Borough Hall, and on file in the clerk's office. All requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act have been satisfied. Please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please, Ms. Zupan.
Councilmember Branch.
I'm here.
Councilmember Jamboy.
Here.
Councilmember Hyman.
Here.
Councilmember Jethwani.
Here.
Councilmember Candell.
Here.
Council President Delia.
Here.
Mayor Bush.
Here. Was there a motion to open the agenda session?
I make a motion to open the agenda session.
Okay, there's been a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, agenda session is now open.
I have no changes today, Mayor.
No changes. Anybody on the council with any changes, proposed changes for the agenda? Okay.
Nope.
Seeing none, is there a motion to close it?
I make a motion to close the agenda
There's
session.
been a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, agenda session is now closed. We are now in public comment. Anyone want to speak before the millions of viewers at home? No? Okay. Council member-elect, nothing? Hello, nice to see you. All right, we're going to close public comment at this time. We're going to move on to the meeting minutes. Council President?
I make a motion to approve Borough Council meeting minutes of October 27th, 2025.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right,
And we have one abstention.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, abstain.
and there's an abstention. Is that Councilmember Branch with the
Yes.
abstention? Okay, for the record.
Thank you, Council President.
Ms. Zupan, yes, thank you, Council President.
Noted.
All right, public hearing.
Ms. Zupan, would you please read ordinance 2025-18 by title only?
Ordinance 2025-18, ordinance amending Chapter 193 of the Code of the Borough of Metuchen entitled Wreckers and Towers.
Okay, at this time, we're going to open the public hearing on 2025-18 with respect to wreckers and towers. Wreckers and towers. We talked about this last time.
We did.
Borough Administrator, if we could just, this one is yours. I think we have extra microphones here.
Okay,
Go ahead.
yeah, this is just updating a really old ordinance as it relates to circumference of a radius of towing companies that we can call. It was pretty general before. We've tightened it up a little bit, and we've also changed the fees associated with it.
Great, thank you. Okay, seeing nobody here for the public hearing, correct? All right, we're going to close the public hearing. Council President?
Mayor, I make a motion to pass ordinance 2025-18 on second reading and publish according to law.
Thanks. Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Branch.
Yes.
Councilmember Jamboy.
Yes.
Councilmember Hyman.
Yes.
Councilmember Jethwani.
Yes.
Councilmember Candell.
Yes.
Council President Delia.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Ms. Zupan, would you please read ordinance 2025-19 by title only?
Ordinance 2025-19, ordinance amending Chapter 77 of the Code of the Borough of Metuchen entitled Tree Removal and Replacement, creating a tree bank fund dedicated to tree planting and maintenance.
Okay. This time, we're going to do a public hearing on 2025-19. Is there anyone looking to address the council? This is the tree removal and replacement, creating a tree bank fund dedicated to tree planting and maintenance. Seeing no one, we're going to close the public hearing on that.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to remove ordinance 2025-19 from the agenda. We shared this ordinance with our Shade Tree Commission. They had some good positive feedback on it, but it was material enough that it would require us to sort of go back and make some changes and bring it up at a future meeting.
All right, that's fine. So there's not going to be any motion to pass this tonight on second reading, and instead, we're going to go back and hit the second reading at the next
Whatever,
meeting, or
Mr.
whenever.
Murphy.
No, first reading.
They'll start from scratch on the first reading.
So
Okay.
the motion is to remove.
Okay,
from
so
the agenda.
there's been a motion,
I'd moved to remove this ordinance from
been
tonight's
a motion.
agenda.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, so that's been removed. Council President?
Yes. Ms. Zupan, would you please read ordinance 2025-20 by title only?
Ordinance 2025-20, ordinance amending Chapter 120 of the Code of the Borough of Metuchen entitled Massage, Bodywork, and Somatic Therapy Establishments.
Okay, so we're going to open a public hearing on 2025-20. Anybody want to address massage, bodywork, and somatic therapy establishments ordinance, which we're amending here tonight, or proposing to amend? All right, seeing none, we're going to close the public hearing. Council President?
I make a motion to pass ordinance 2025-20 on second reading and publish according to law.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Councilmember Branch?
Yes.
Councilmember Jamboy?
Yes.
Councilmember Hyman?
Yes.
Councilmember Jethwani?
Yes.
Councilmember Candelo?
Yes.
Council President Delia?
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, at this time, we're going to ask for a report from our borough administrators. Anything?
The only thing I want to advise the borough residents on is that we are going to start very shortly. It was supposed to start this week, but with the weather, it's been postponed. They're going to start the work on the Grove Avenue Bridge replacement. What this is right now is utility work that will be occurring in the area to relocate all the utilities before they replace the bridge. It's not a full closure. There will be, the police department will be posting nixles or getting the word out when we know that they're going to be in the area if there's any traffic pattern changes. Okay? Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much. Council President Delia?
Thank you, Mayor. Quick one. The MDA will be having Small Business Saturday on November 29th, the first Saturday after Thanksgiving. This is one of our bigger events that we try to do. We want to get people out and downtown shopping small, shopping locally. It helps your local economy, it helps the town, and it helps our local businesses who give so much to our town. So please, if you can, come out on Small Business Saturday and throughout the holiday season to come shop downtown. And secondly, I've been spending some of my Saturdays down at the farmer's market helping collect food for the food pantry over the last few weeks, and it's been going so well. They've been filling up the cart that I have down there multiple times over. So I plan on continuing to do that for the rest of the farmers market. So if you're looking to find me, check me out downtown out at the plaza. That's my report.
All right, great. Councilmember Candelo?
Thank you. It Takes a Borough is again running the annual Metuchen Cookie Walk, which will be held at the high school cafeteria on Sunday, December 14th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you've been at the Cookie Walk before, you know it's best to come pretty early because supply runs out in the first couple of hours. And we have no shortage of people buying the cookies, but we are always looking to increase our supply. So if you'd like to bake cookies for the walk this year, please visit the Facebook Metuchen Cookie Walk page for more information. And then just a reminder that there's no pool commission meeting tomorrow because it's Veterans Day. The next meeting will be December 9th, and that's all I have.
Okay, thank you very much, Councilmember. Councilmember Jethwani?
Thank you, Mayor. I just have a couple items from the library. On Thursday, November 13th, from 5 to 7, there'll be a celebration of Jane Austen's 250th birthday, and there will be Jane Austen-themed festivities, and costumes are encouraged. And the library is asking folks to register for that event. And on Thursday, November 20th at 7 p.m., the Friends of the Metuchen Library will be having their annual meeting, which also includes a Jeopardy-themed friendly competition. And I believe one of our council members, Councilmember Branch, will be representing at the event. We're excited about that. So please save the date and join for that event. And I believe some library tours showing off some of the improvements, and mocktails start at 6:30 and the event starts at 7 p.m. No registration is required and all are welcome. And finally, this is a bit advance notice, but on Wednesday, December 17th at 7 p.m., the library is hosting proud Metuchen resident Eli Honig, who is a CNN senior legal analyst, to discuss his new book entitled When You Come at the King, Inside DOJ's Pursuit of the President from Nixon to Trump. And space for this event is limited and registration is required. So please go ahead and register soon. And finally, just to note, the library will be closed tomorrow, Tuesday, November 11th, in observance of Veterans Day. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you very much. Councilmember Hyman?
Yes, thank you. The parade registration is open, so if you can get a group together, please join the parade. You can find registration information on the Parade Commission page on the Borough website. The parade is Sunday, November 30th at 4 p.m. That's the Sunday following Thanksgiving. And it will be finished with the tree lighting unless for any weather-related reasons the parade is canceled. The tree lighting will be the following Sunday. Also, the next parade commission meeting will be November 18th at 7:15 p.m. Metuchen Cares, the next meeting will be on this Thursday at 11:13 at 7:15, and that's all I have.
Thank you. Councilmember John Boy?
Okay, the Environmental Commission is going to be meeting November 19th at 7 p.m., and they have been working in conjunction with the Weed Warrior Group to continue to plant native trees in the Barnes Preserve as part of a grant from ANJEC that was recently awarded. Also, the Shade Tree Commission has been working with the administration, trying to give input to the ordinance that's under consideration, so that'll be ongoing until our next meeting when the ordinance should be reintroduced. The seniors are going to meeting Wednesday, November 12th, 4 p.m. at the Senior Center. The Senior Center also is going to be closed tomorrow for Veterans Day. And once again, the food bank, which I talk about at every meeting, and it's great that Councilman Delia has taken up the charge there. Please continue your support for the First Presbyterian Food Bank. Thanksgiving is around the corner, and holiday foods are needed for our local families. If you are eligible to get a free turkey or a ham from a local supermarket and don't plan to use it, please consider donating it to the food bank, and also supermarket gift cards are also appreciated and very useful. And that's my report.
Okay. Thank you, Councilmember John Boy. Councilmember Branch?
Thank you. The turkey and ham need to be frozen, or?
No, but I mean, I guess we should find out from them if we have food that's perishable. I mean, they have refrigeration stuff, but they have bins outside, and I don't know how that all works.
All right.
But we'll find out.
Thank you. I have several fantastic updates. First, from the Human Relations Commission, Human Rights Day, December 10th, Human Rights Day celebration. The goal will be to celebrate the principles of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights through youth art, interactive education, and collective reflection, bringing the community to strengthen Metuchen's commitment to justice, dignity, and belonging for all. I believe this is HRC, one of their bigger events or biggest event. The date and time will be Sunday, December 14th, 1 to 4 p.m. at the Metuchen Library. And this is also a collaboration with the Metuchen Art Council. So, second collaboration between these two groups. Very proud of that. Also, for the Human Relations Commission is MLK Jr. Day of Service. The goal is to honor Dr. King's legacy through accessible hands-on service activities that meet local needs and invite participation across generations. By partnering with community groups, we are building community and connection locally in Metuchen. The date and time, will be on MLK Jr. Day, because that's why they omitted the date. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., various locations around Metuchen. Now, this is great because, we always celebrate MLK's birthday, but we have to remember that it's really to commemorate him through service, through community service. So I'm glad that the HRC is really focusing on the spirit of the actual holiday. So thank you, HRC. On to Metuchen Arts Council. Effectively working on ideas for 2026, 2027. So we're in fall planning. I know we have some great stuff on tap for next year. And we are, working with HRC on MLK Day. And we're also bringing to a close the Metuchen is America community photo project on Facebook. So this was really great. It really brought people from the community in to participate through just everyday art, photography. It got a lot of good engagement, and I'm really proud of Mac for making this happen, and I'm really proud. Thank you, Brandon, Metuchen Media. Great event. So, speaking of the Metuchen is America, one more update. So, there's an idea that's been brewing of how do we kind of create a time capsule, how do we capture the moment of Metuchen's America, which is this year as well as next year for the nation's 250th anniversary. And the idea is basically a version of StoryCorps. So for those who listen to NPR or perhaps some other radio show, you might hear this event called StoryCorps, where you hear an interview or a segment, an audio segment from somebody reflecting on something important in their life, in the community, relationships, et cetera, and that goes in the Library of Congress. So we thought it'd be really cool to basically take that idea and capture moments of Metuchen using the same format. So I'm happy that we have a planning committee. It consists of the leadership of Deborah Spigner and Lenore Boyarin. Collaboration with the library, folks from various councils and committees. We will be putting out a call because we want this to be inclusive. We want to include not only people who have lived here for a very long time and put a lot of energy, time, and love into this community, but also people who moved here recently. They also have a story to tell as far as why they love Metuchen and what Metuchen means to them. And I'm very happy and grateful to be partnering with this with Councilwoman Jethwani. Been very helpful. Couldn't do it without you. So looking forward to some great things. And we're also going to partner with the borough on this with Metuchen Media. Brandon Erling will bring some really great talent, audio engineering, editing, and the like. So look out for more news there. Very exciting. That's my report. Turn off your sprinkler systems. It's cold tonight. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. And I'll just add a couple things to this. We have our master plan meeting. This is a big deal. I mean, it's amazing. You know, you can have a lot of engagement with the community on a variety of topics, but when it comes to the master plan, it's as big as it gets in terms of public input. People don't like certain things. They really favor other things. They have all kinds of opinions. This is a chance to really set the course of the borough for the next decade or so and into the future on everything from parking to neighborhoods to connectivity to pedestrian walkways to the way that our structures look, the number of floor, everything that I've heard at the from at doorsteps as I've spoken to people. It's your chance to give some input. There's a session on this anywhere from 6 to 8. Stop by for as little or as much time as you want. It's at Edgar Middle School. And that's 6 to 8 on Wednesday. So just bringing that to everyone's attention. Number two, I'm really proud to say that we have gotten another award in Metuchen. And, people really like awards. It's funny, I realize that winning is a thing that people really identify with. And there are some awards that are more meaningful than others. I mean, this year we've gotten the Travel and Leisure, one of the best places to live in the United States award. We got the Go Banking Rates, America's Safest and Richest Cities Award, and Sustainable Jersey gave the school board and us the Green Team Award. And those were really great things to have all in one year. But we just recently got named by the New Jersey chapter of the American Planning Association as the 2025 Great Downtown Designee, which is given to the Metuchen Downtown Alliance in its partnership with the borough for places with standout character, real community involvement, and a strong vision for the future. So that was really great. We just got that this week and very exciting. I want to commend Deb Zupan for a wonderful election that our borough clerk ran. It was very, very clear, safe, dealing with construction issues at the schools in the process. We had one of the highest turnouts in the state of New Jersey as a town, which is really incredible and typical of Metuchen in an election like this. As I earlier said, I want to congratulate our council member-elect and certainly our council member Lisa Hyman on your resounding victory during that race, which was obviously something that many, many people participated in. Also, I want to thank our police department for helping keep everyone safe on Halloween. That was a really great Halloween. Mm-hmm. The weather was a little funky with the winds, keeping some kids, I guess, I would say in their houses, but the number of people that were passing in certain neighborhoods, in particular, in my house, we had almost 1,000 children that swung by over the course.
Yep, I had 7.
Because you were given.
Well, listen, you do what you can do here, right? So we had an incredible number of people, which was great, and the kids and the families really enjoy that holiday in this town. It makes it special. We're obviously also really proud of our emergency services and our borough administration for putting together the groundbreaking for our emergency services center, which was held the week before last. Incredible work that has been put into this. These things don't just happen. And I think residents sometimes don't realize quite what goes on behind the curtain. And if we ever saw them, gave them a peek, their heads might spin like ours do sometimes. But, having gone out for bid twice and having to go through the process that we went through and choosing the contractor the way we did, and the architecture, and the location finding, and the acquisition of the building next door, and the construction of, the demolition of that, and now the construction of something that this community is going to be really proud of. So I want to thank all those of you that have been involved in this. And then, the last thing I think it's on a lot of people's minds is the federal shutdown is continuing. Right now, there's some pending deal going on nationally, but we still don't know if that's going to be a week or so away from resolution. People's government programs are hanging in the balance still in that process, and it's really a shame that that our community members, just like every community in the United States, is people's lives are really at stake when it comes to government programs. And, whatever people's opinions are on those programs or not, there's been a huge impact on many, many people, some of whom are your neighbors. So it's just important to realize that, and we appreciate the organizations that have stepped up in the process, conversations we've had, and we've realized how overwhelmingly supportive this community is when it springs into action. So once again, great job. Okay, and with that, we're going to go to other new business.
I make a motion to approve Resolution 2025-266, authorizing the payment of the bill list in the amount of $880,368.69.
Okay, so there's been a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? And
I make a motion to adjourn.
a motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Have a great week.
All right, the next.